I'm not sure what I feel about the double shredder. I think it's probably too greedy against Hunter. It's such a good opening because you can coin out a shredder and then coin another one on turn 3 and 4. But in this matchup, especially if they're using Freezing Trap, it's more important to have early board control, especially with like Muster for battle. I have to save the coin here, even if I can contest it by coining out hero power. I think I need to coin out True Silver to kill his like other minions.
Reporting for duty.
So at least he misses 2-drop. Hopefully these can trade and I can coin out True Silver to kill something here, Animal Companion maybe.
The battle for justice.
Well, hopefully this can do it. I have 2 Quartermasters.
To arms, the battle.
Alright, let's see what it gets here. Definitely need a trade though.
The battle for justice.
Even another Quartermaster is going to be good if I can have 2 of these guys still around. If I have 1 around though, I'm not sure. Probably it's not that great anymore. Like if he kills my 3/3 with his bow. The Shredder is good news though for this deck. Like seeing the Shredder, because it means that he probably has high main and not all chargers. I think all chargers are harder for Paladin. High main I can deal with like Elder Peacekeeper maybe. I don't actually have the Peacekeeper, and the problem is this 3/1's a huge liability right now here. I think I'm gonna play Quartermaster anyways here, because it's super good against high main to do this. Because I can kill high main with the 5/3 and kill the 2/2 with the Quartermaster potentially. Because I'm not gonna be able to drop Sylvanas before high main. I get to save this guy from the spider trade still. Another option I have here is, especially if he doesn't do something super strong, I can just finish him off here. True Silver's 8 damage over 2 turns. He's at 16. If I can get a little bit more damage in with like one of my 2-drops or this board, I should be able to just race him at this point. Also, like load up the lock in the last turn. It's like maybe turn 6 True Silver and a 2-drop, and then turn 7 Lotheb, try to lock out his last turn. That's kill command? I'm guessing. I'm so hesitant. Okay. What if I just do my same play? Let's see. I would do 9 damage here, and then another 4, so it's 13. I'm like 1 off from killing with Consecrate. I'd give up board control like that, like True Sword Face. I guess there's no point. I could play it probably a little bit safe here.
For justice.
Put this apple on your head. Shields up. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
I made a mistake attacking first. I should have not attacked with my weapon. Would have had more chance of killing spiders. Like trade in with the Leok and then play this before attacking. Yeah, the way my life is right now, I'm okay racing here. He's already used both kill commands. 6, 10.
Put this apple on your head.
Weapons ready.
The battle for justice. My greetings. Well met.
Put this apple on your head.
I need to put on pressure. My hand is kind of weird. Don't really have a great opening hand, but...
Reporting for
I'm gonna have to trade and not
Catch!
go face because of Keeper. If he Keepers my 3-2 and still has a Zombie Chow, then I can only True Sword down one, like Keeper or the Zombie Chow, so...
for justice.
See if this works.
To battle.
This is kind of weird. I can consecrate and clear the board. I think I'm going to have to, because if I drop Belcher, my board trades too poorly. Let's see what happens. I drop Belcher, he trades, it'll be a 5-2. That is weak to consecrate after, and then this kills my slime. But I still have to use my True Sword pretty much. I'm just going to consecrate this turn. Though I can keep my Belcher alive. Equality consecrate is good, but it's not that great against Druid, because they can't really get that big of a board lead, or you're already dead to Savage Roar. And it's actually, like, this card's good without Consecrate. I could Equality some of my smaller minions, like tokens, and just trade for Ancient Wars and stuff, but usually, like, in this matchup, Paladin has early board control, and then Druid kind of stabilizes late game if they win. So it's hard for me, because I never really got board control this game. If Druid has board control,
I have no time for
this
games.
kind of kill you with combo if it gets there. Harrison's weak to swipe, he just pushed in 5 damage. Belcher, though, it's like not great against anything really, because if he just like attacks the Belcher and drops like an Ancient Allure or Dr. Boom, I can't actually kill the Sylvanas either,
That belongs in a museum.
since the slime only does 1 damage.
Who dares defy this ancient
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I don't think I can win this. Even last turn.
I'm waiting
This is
for
already
no
over.
one.
I'm just too low.
To battle. I've got the beast in my side. Well played. Well played.
Soul and Vigil is actually probably pretty decent in the mid-range Paladin, especially, yeah, without dragons. It's actually probably better without dragons, but I don't know. Never tried it. It's like, I don't really have a slot for it. I think Lay on Hands is too important just for the healing for Paladin. Because Paladin doesn't have a lot of bursts, like, Dex can just go face and then, like, threaten Brawl or things like that. And you need to heal. So, I guess I'm keeping Knife Juggler. It's like one of my early drops. It's not very great against it though, like Abusive and Eggs and stuff, but it might be Handlock, in which case it's really good to have a Knife Juggler down. Oh, this is a really good hand against Handlock. Okay, I think I need to do some forcing moves.
Put this apple on your head.
And even if it's Z, I can owl the egg if he plays egg here. Like, I need to force a Dark Bomb or do enough damage. I have Owl and BJ, so I can just rush him straight through. Like, straight through 10, I guess.
Shields off.
Like, past 10. Don't have to worry about the Molten Giants too much. And going first, he can tap Mountain Giant, so I do want to like just pressure hard.
Shields up. Red alert.
Yeah, this is looking bad for him. I have an Owl and a BJH, so either minion he drops I'm good against, and Hellfire is bad here as well because it doesn't kill anything almost.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Weapon ready.
So many
He needs like double Molten and Taunt. That's not gonna do it with the Owl.
Gotcha.
This matchup is a little bit weird. Like, you have like a couple options with Paladin. One is to go late game, because you have like Peacekeepers. Like, you can actually fight Handlock late game. Equality, BGH, two other Peacekeepers and an Owl. Or you can, if you have like the right hand for it, you can just rush them straight down. I usually like playing the slower game, but with the right, like most of the games I think you have to play a slower game. It's only with like the perfect hand can you really rush them down like that. It's like rare, but
I will fight with honor.
I've always liked two Quartermasters just because it helps some matchups a lot and it's like more consistent. I think Quartermaster is really what gives mid-range Paladin the late game, like the really late game. Some matchups that get slower where you can build up dudes, and Quartermaster even without muster against like Warrior, it's really nice to have two. Control War is really popular right now.
Justice. Reporting for duty.
Against Priest, it's actually really nice to have too, because the big minions they get like mind controlled.
Is paramount. Leave me alone.
I know what this deck is. I think this is like the Dragon Warlock without Moltens, but with a lot of spells like Azure Drake and Implosion and stuff. I'm trying to think what the best thing to do here is. Probably just Truce over here. Elder Peacekeeper can be saved for like Blackwing Corruptor.
For justice. The battle. The battle. The battle.
I should have thought about it more though. Peacekeeper is decent because it develops on board more. Like this is developing a weapon here, and I'm kind of wasting some of my charges, and the weapon isn't doing that much. Alright, what if he AoEs? I guess I still deal like a Peacekeeper's guy, whereas if I Quartermaster, I'm still weak to the AoE. So yeah, I'm gonna Peacekeeper and make a guy.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
For the most part, these decks, I think this deck is really spell based. I mean, it's not that bad at Quartermaster, but I'd prefer to Quartermaster on turn 7 at this point. Maybe Dr. Boom turn 7, but Quartermaster somewhere past turn 7 where I can make a dude and Quartermaster. If I Quartermaster here is decent, I can take out the Drake here and one of these guys. Otherwise, I can like Consecrate and I can make a dude. And since this deck is pretty spell based,
For justice. The battle.
I don't think that there's probably that many things to Consecrate later on. It's mostly against the Implosions. If he leaves both up, I'll probably Quartermaster. If he kills one, probably Dr. Boom. I've actually never played this matchup before, because I haven't been playing mid-range Paladin on ladder that much. And this is like a very new deck, so... Okay, that might be better than Dr. Boom after picking this up.
Put this apple on your head. Shields up. Red alert.
For justice. The battle.
having this Divine Chill taunt guy is so important. If I just played Dr. Boom, he had a 5-4 and a 2-3 already to trade for the Dr. Boom, so... Also, his minions, like 5-4, they're really good at trading up, but not like for small minions or like this weapon.
I wield the power of black.
Put your faith in the light for justice.
Weapon ready.
I am strongly suspecting an owl here, but I think this deck's running 2 owls. But hopefully he can't like owl and develop his board a lot. Quartermastering a lot of things is not that great in this matchup because of Hellfire. I mean, if you can quartermaster a lot of things and then kill them, but it's not that great to combo with like Muster for Battle, for example, late game because of Hellfire. So it'll be nice for me to like Dr. Boom make a dude next turn and then hopefully have like a dude left over and then like maybe quartermaster. Okay, no owl. That's really scary as well though. But there might be like, I know he has a dragon since he's played Corruptors. I don't know how much time I have to win this game. There might be things like Malyghost coming out soon. But I think I should still kill Emperor, especially catching into my Divine Shield. I'm a little bit worried about hitting this for 5 as well though.
Reporting justice. Don't test me, child. I must move quickly.
I don't know. He's already, like, I think this is like the last turn of the game maybe, and he's already gotten in his Emperor activation. This is not the start of the turn, but the end of the turn. Like, if this was that start of the turn, I should still kill it. But if it's the end of the turn, then he won't get this turn with Emperor.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Well, he probably doesn't have an owl. It's actually not that bad for me. Although, let's see, how much damage I have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. I guess at this point the board's getting too messy now, because there's potential like Shadow Flame and Hellfire at this point. Hellfire is not that scary, but Shadow Flame is. So I should probably just start trading here. I actually think I should equality here.
Reporting for duties, men.
Weapon ready.
The battle. Don't test me, child.
I'm leaving up a Shadow Flame target, but he can't like attack this then Shadow Flame because he'll be dead. I wonder if he has Harrison or something. That'd be bad. Alright. I mean, he's out of cards, so even if I can't kill him this turn, it probably wouldn't matter. Wait, I need to think about something. I can have a decent read here, because he has not put a dragon yet, so I know he has a dragon as well. I guess I'm still going face. I'm just throwing lethal next turn. It's just Alexstrasza, if that's his dragon, it's annoying for me. He'll Alexstrasza back to 15, but even then it's not that bad for me. If I knew it was 100% Alexstrasza, I'd definitely trade for one of his minions, but I'm not sure if this deck uses Alexstrasza. Nefarian and Malyghost is probably what it is. Oh, maybe it's just the Drake. Oh yeah, Chromagus is actually really likely, because they do the Chromagus tap, and then I've seen this deck run the Power-Overwhelming Arcane Golem combo as well, with Faceless.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
You asked for it.
I will.
One of the reasons I kind of want to play a mid-range Paladin is, I think a lot of people already rank, like, Mage is really popular, and also anti-Mage decks. I got Chasm Mystic by Druid, Paladin's also really good against Tempo Mage. Actually, I'm not sure. He used to be really good against Tempo Mage, but now there's a Blast Mage. Where now there's Flame Waker. It's actually really good against like Mustard and things like that. I'll have to see. It'd be nice to see how good it is now. We used to just stomp Tempo Mage because they had no Blast Mage like Mech Mage, and if you just like played Muster for battle and mini bot you, they could just not kill all your guys and you'd win. But Flamewaker has a lot of potential to clear out your guys. Like Mech Mage versus Midrange Paladin used to be if they could stick a mech before turn 4. If they could, then it might look good for them. Otherwise, it's like really bad for them.
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Double Mad Sciences almost leads me to believe that it's Freeze Mage.
Follow the rule.
For justice.
The battle. The battle.
For justice.
The battle.
Interesting. No barrier.
Someday I'll be just like you.
So it's probably Mirror Entity and Counterspell.
For justice.
Last warning.
If I knew it was this deck, I would have definitely played Mini Bot. I want to play Mini Bot and do it on turn 4 against Freeze Mage with the max amount of pressure. It's nice. I got to kill his Sorcerer Apprentice. And I can kill the Flame Waker, so he effectively can't play Flame Waker either.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Shields
I've
up.
got the
Red
beast
alert.
in my sights.
Alright, so still on Counterspell, and I also played my BJH, so now I don't have a great answer against Rag or Dr. Boom, if he's running those versions. I mean, every Tempo Mage is Dr. Boom, but yeah, not all of them have Rag. Oh, okay, so this is probably the version with Dr. Boom and Rag. Like if he like the version I've been playing does not run Sylvanas, runs the Emperor. It's like a really combo-y version, but this version is more like this old standard decks. Oh, so this is gonna get Counterspell anyways. That's a really good card. I'd rather bait a Counterspell with another spell like Equality or something, but it wouldn't be terrible to use this. Otherwise, I could just Owl and well, it's basically between Owl Muster and like an Owl and Hero Power. I'll probably go for Owl Hero Power just because I don't need to lay on hands that soon.
Reporting for duty. Gotcha.
Weapon ready.
I have stuff to do.
Reporting for duty.
Weapon ready.
The battle.
I needed to like not attack with anything there.
I wonder.
Put your faith in the light.
Nightmare, thanks for resubbing. It's Crowfist, welcome back. Alright, he's just leaving Tyrion up, going for it. I did die next turn to a Fireball ping, so... yeah.
The victory.
True Star without a coin is not really capable at all, so... I don't know, I don't even consider myself on a losing streak. I think I'm doing pretty good today. Like 50%, it's not that bad. Real losing streaks are like 0 and 8. This is like a standard lyre session for me.
I am ready.
Reporting for duty.
I haven't seen this used for a while. I think like the last time I seen this used was when Undertaker was still a thing, because they just wanted more death rattles.
The battle. Reporting.
I don't want to take that extra 2 damage, and I can play around Unleash Hounds a little bit by trading as well, so I kind of want to play Zombie Chow and Dude, but I still think it's weaker. Like, this, he can't really deal with Unleash the Hounds, and it's not that great to Unleash here. Or Zombie Chow, he can still just bow down, and then I can't kill the Mad Scientists if I did that, so...
Powering up. Portals
Oh,
online.
interesting. I guess that makes some sense. Why he was using Clockwork Nun. Okay, so Mad Scientist, I'm trying to think what kind of secret this would be. Oh wow, that's so good. I can take out the 2, yeah, that's way too good. No, yeah.
The battle. The battle. For justice.
It makes most sense as Freezing Trap. I'm like pretty sure it's Freezing Trap. I'm just gonna make it Dude. Proc that with Freezing Trap. Mech is like a board control-ish deck, so... more so than like a face deck.
The battle. For justice.
Alright, now I need to decide whether to muster here, which would actually be kind of weak to Unleash the Hounds. Well, okay. Or Belcher, it's like weaker if he just does his own strong thing. If he just unleashes, I'm not that scared because he can't go face, so I can just Core Master, and if he unleashes and kills, it's still like his whole mana pool. What I'm really scared is Knife Juggler Unleash. I'll probably lose the game to Knife Juggler Unleash if I muster, but I think I still will. I don't know how likely that is after seeing a lot of mechs.
Reporting for duty.
Like, I'm not even sure if he does run Unleash playing mech, but probably, but I don't know. Hopefully no Knife Juggler. It would just be like a 1-for-1 trade on the turns. Belcher, if he does something bigger, then I fall behind. Like, if he plays something better than Belcher. Because he's a bow, he can kind of like kill Belcher and develop a board. My Mech Warper decks usually are pretty heavy on mechs. Because Mech Warper, like, you really benefit from having a lot of mechs.
To arms, men! The battle! The battle! The battle! For justice! To my side!
I think it's extra in Quick Shot too. I think Quick Shot makes a lot of sense in this deck. Running like not a lot of situational cards, mechs and then Quick Shots instead of kill commands maybe.
Reporting for duty, men! The battle! Duty calls for justice!
Forearms. Oh yeah, I know about that.
Well played.
Well played.
Actually, I've played this hunter before. I actually tried to make a mech hunter with Quick Shot work right after Quick Shot came out. Like nothing, no situational cards, just all minions, sticking like all his player hand.
Calls. Duty calls. The battle for justice. Put your faith in the light.
Not sure exactly why I didn't just attack a Neutron with the weapon, but lose 1 damage and take 1 extra damage on my Core Master, but I gain 1 life. It's not worth it overall, but...
I see.
Well played.
Pretty honorable. Honorable Sudoku.